Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Chaos Lord David. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. So we're going to start off this part with getting Platinum Relics 11 through 15, starting off with the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet's Platinum Relic time is 40 seconds. Now this one may be a little tricky, so you're going to want to start off with shooting that guy with the bazooka. Then of course, get ahead of the bazooka and shoot it, and spin into the crate um, that is next to you as soon as the time trial starts. And I did kind of screw up a little bit right there because I was trying to actually jump on the Aku Aku crate while getting the while the bounce will make me hit the time crate with Crash's head. So I did kind of screw up a little bit right there. And this one can be a bit annoying because of those platforms that retract. And I did kind of waste a bit of extra seconds from this point. The first one was being stuck in between the bounce crates. Second time is when I got hit by that pillar that comes out from the side. And the third one was me not going up that ledge due to the single upward bouncy crate. So that part can really mess with you quite a bit in this time trial. Now this part is not really a big deal if you got the double jump and death tornado spin, and you can just use the bazooka to shoot the nitros. And if you got the death tornado spin, I mean, well, you'll probably have the death tornado spin at this point. You can just slide jump death tornado spin across that gap, so you won't have to worry about jumping on the bouncy crate. And I did kind of screw up a little bit. I did mess up my timing because I ended up getting sliced by the blades and ended up losing Aku Aku. But really, I mean, if you're at this point in time, then you should be good to go. Except I do get a little bit stopped by those pillars again, and I do really screw up this part. I thought the crusher was gonna go a little bit high up, and I did just completely screw up my timing of trying to get through it. So I did waste a couple precious seconds, but oh well, 2 seconds off's not really bad. But this one can be a bit tricky because of those pillars. Next up is level 12, Tsunami. Tsunami's Platinum Relic time is also 40 seconds, but this one is much easier in my opinion than the Gauntlet. Because, well, I mean, since you're controlling Coco, that's probably the secondary reason. But really, I do kind of maybe slow down a little bit on some parts, but really, this one, like I said, really isn't too difficult, as long as you really just keep going. And I really didn't really have to. You really don't even have to get that Aku Aku crate. And once again, I did screw up right there, because I was trying to just push the circle button as soon as I got on the scooter, because that's what you're gonna want to do. Hold the circle button down on this when you're on the scooter the entire time. And I think you're gonna want to hit the time crates yourself. And if you let the waterfall hit the time crates, it's not going to count towards your time, so you're definitely going to want to hit the time crates yourself. And I mean, also it could help if you had Aku Aku, because sometimes those enemies can really get in your way and just completely screw with you. But really, I mean, if you're good, you can just not worry about it at all. If you're at this, get off the Tsunami with that amount of time, at least able to get the 2-second crate, you should be good to go. So, like I said, this one isn't too hard. Next up is level 13, Smokey and the Bandicoot. Yep, did it again. Smokey and the Bandicoot's Platinum Relic time is 1 minute. Now this one is super easy breezy, because the main part you really have to worry about is just trying to pass the other vehicles. Like that right there, just getting close to the car, the other car completely slows you down, and it'll really kill quite a bit of time off the clock. And you really don't need to get all the time crates in this one. All that matters is just being able to I think mainly all that matters is just trying to pass all the other cars, because like that, if you just make even the tiniest bit of contact with them, it'll really just slow you down, and it could really just get annoying from that point on if it keeps happening to you over and over again. Because like I said, I think that's the primary concern for this level's time trial. Like I say, as you can see, I'm actually missing some of the time crates, but really you don't need to get all of them. Just as long as you get in front of the other cars, I mean, of course you're going to want to get some of the time crates to at least get a good time. But the main reason is to just get ahead of the other racers as quick as you can. So, like I said, I mean, I could have improved my time a little bit, but really, otherwise, this one's super easy. Next up is level 14, Eskimo Roll. Eskimo Roll's Platinum Relic time is 34 seconds. Now this one can be a bit tricky also. Mainly it's because you're going to want to have the study the path, like in Bamboozled. You're going to want to have the level studied, like where the time crates are, where the enemies are, where the traps are, where the nitros are, etc., etc. So I do kind of mess up a few times, but at least it's just manageable. I mean, at least it's just if you're able to do it at least like this or faster than this, then there's no problem. But yeah, this one can be quite annoying because you gotta, like I said, you gotta remember where everything is in the level, like and try not to get messed up by it. Like Dingo Dow, I know can mess up quite a bit, especially that one. I remember the amount of times I got killed by the upward shooting Dingo Dow. Mainly because of the bosses that get in your way can be the biggest problem. And this part can be a bit troublesome sometimes, but really, I mean, if you just get the timing right, then you should be good to go also. And Troopy's no problem, so you can just go right through him. And you're going to want to at least kind of be careful through that, because I remember the last time of going through those nitros and I just got screwed. I did miss that time crate, but at least it didn't really do much because I still got the time anyway. But like I said, you just got to know the path. And last but certainly not least, Fahrenheit Frenzy. Fahrenheit Frenzy's Platinum Relic time is 1 minute and 10 seconds. This one really can be quite easy, because the part you're really going to have to worry about is mainly this part, because dealing with the lasers, I mean if you're doing it like me, if you're doing it without Aku Aku, this part can be a bit annoying, because you got to really time your ascents and descents right, and trying to not go forward too much as you try to avoid the lasers. And I think you actually don't die if you touch the ceiling because of the propeller. I mean, that would make sense if you actually touch the ceiling, because you think you die if you touch the ceiling, right? Well, I mean, since you got the propeller of your little helipack, it would kind of like protect you from touching the ceiling. But however, if you do touch the bottom, side of the lava, however, you will die. So you don't want to touch that. Now, the running part really isn't too difficult, except I actually messed up a couple times, but the part where I mess up on is going to come up a little bit later. But really, this part isn't too difficult, and if you do exactly like how I do it, you will get quite a bit of seconds killed. So the mainly part where I actually mess up on having to do this repeatedly over and over again, it's gonna be coming a little bit here, just coming up here in a little bit after this turn. Yes, right here. Normally I would just jump a little bit too early and just touch the like not spin into the crate, and I would accidentally just jump right underneath the crate, and just with my head hitting the crate, I would fall into the lava pit despite having 2 Aku Akus, and that's where I kept messing up on it, because I just tried to jump spin it, but accidentally just headbutt it and fall into the lava pit and die. But if you just go through all that, then you just basically got this time trial in the bag. So almost 14 seconds killed, so not too difficult. And with that is Platinum Relics 11 through 15. Overall, I think those levels really aren't too difficult. But the ones that you're going to want to deal with quite a bit is a Gauntlet and Eskimo Roll, in my opinion. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this part of our Let's Play of Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex. And I'll see you guys in the next part. I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy.